chat. All right. So now we're gonna go downstairs and vibe. We're gonna go vibe, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. We're vibing, aren't we? Okay, time to vibe. Time to really vibe. Time to get the real vibes going. The real vibes. We vibing, right, chat? We're vibing, right, chat? We're vibing, right, chat? We're vibing, right, chat? Chat, 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 chat. Okay. We're vibing, and that's all that really matters. I know that you guys. I want you aware. I want you aware that I'm aware that you've been aware this whole time. That I've been aware. And now that you think that I'm not aware, I'm telling you right now that Okay, chat. Vibing, right? We're having a nice little vibe right now. And this is all you've ever wanted. And you get it from me. I'm the best you've ever had. That smells fresh. Ooh. That's nice and fresh. Uh, What's good, Keandre? Who? I don't know who Keandre is, but Keandre. Not much though. I'm just vibing out. Roll one, tote one. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Roll one, tote one. We on step one right now. You hear me? Boy, do I look like a Keandre? Keandre? I don't even know how you would say that. Keandre? Bro, do I look like Keandre? My channel name. You just suck. Bro, I appreciate the fuck out of you for that. On God. On God, I appreciate you for that. You will go. What you mean, bro? I could be Keandre. What you mean, bro? What you mean? I'm better than Keandre, bro. I'm better than Keandre. Do Keandre roll up on stream? Because neither will I. But I will get the paper ready. Yeah, I'm a bigger vibe than Keandre. What you do, Shaggy One? I stumbled upon you. Right now, doing a nice little game of rolling smoke. So playing a nice little fun game right now. A little different, little different than I usually do, you know what I'm saying? Usually I play I don't know, like Fortnite or something like that, but we playing a different game right now. It's almost like a chill vibe type of game, you know what I'm saying? We're like, so the the whole idea, the whole premise behind the game is to break down accessible herbage into a rolling paper, and then you just light it on fire. You just light it on fire. And then that's the whole game. Safely. Preferably when no one's around. You know, keep the shit to yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then after you light it on fire, things become much better. They become much better for everyone, is what I'm trying to tell you. You get what I'm trying to tell you right now? If you can light some herb on fire, I'm trying to say, you have a much better chance of succeeding into reaching um, sustainable happiness. Where am I at? I'm in the basement. You see? This is exactly where I'm at. On the green screen, it's exactly where I'm at. You can even kind of see it in the background. You kind of see the fridge in the background? You see it? Right next to my arm, you see it? But then I put my arm down and you can't see it no more. So we're literally in the exact same room. The fridge right there. You see where this paint on the wall is? The fridge, it's so crazy. I literally cut out the fridge on that picture. So weird, like, because the fridge is literally right next to that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why but yeah, that's where I'm at. Bro's a go. You know it. Your birthday's in a couple weeks and you're excited? I'm so excited that you're excited. How old are you turning? 7 years old? Wow, that's great. I turned 27 on my birthday. That was fun. I went and got tattoos. And that was fun. That was actually fun. Getting the tattoos. The tattoos that in total of like with everything, I was only in there for fucking like 20 minutes. Like, I was just, dude, like, it was so stupid. It was so fucking stupid. $120 minus. What the fuck are you talking about? $120. What? So okay. I know I'm a fucking goat. I'm a fucking goat. But low key, you to go, Lauren. Lauren Johnson Harry's. So are you a female? Are you a woman? Because I just realized that Lauren wasn't the name. It's always nice to have a female supporter. Because there's not a lot of y'all anymore. I won't even lie to you. There's not a lot of female supporters anymore because they all hate men. They all hate men, and it's terrible. It, it's it's terrible. Oh, hello, 15 people in my chat. 14, we're doing it. Okay. You got to understand. We're vibing right now. If you're going to come into my chat, if you're going to come into my stream and upset the vibe, leave. I don't want you here. But if you're gonna come into my stream and you're gonna make people laugh. You're gonna make people cry in the best of ways. You're gonna make people just have a really good time only because your presence makes it a good time. You stay. You are very welcome on my stream. Liz B. Ray. Wait, is that Ray or Rate? Welcome to the stream. If you're good, if you're doing it, then keep doing it. It's got to be positive, a vibe like how he's always. Exactly. Naruto was good, bro. Naruto fan. I'm a Naruto fan too. I'm not gonna lie. I've watched all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I have not watched all that there is to watch of Boruto yet. And for all of you Boruto haters, I don't fucking hate Boruto. I think Boruto is a really good anime. I think they really did good picking up Naruto where it left off and continuing it with all the questions we had at the end of Naruto. They did a really good job in Boruto. I think people are just fucking haters and they want Naruto to just continue with the Naruto generation as Naruto as the main character. That's not realistic. You don't think Naruto and Hinata were gonna fuck? You don't think they were gonna have kids? You don't think their kids were gonna become a part of the story? You gotta understand. It's still Naruto. Boruto is is Naruto. It literally says in it, Boruto, Naruto Next Generations. You still get to see Naruto whoop some ass. You still get to see Kakashi whoop some ass. You know what I'm saying? You still get to see all of this fucking shit that you were able to see in the original Naruto, and now it's just better because you got little kids and they're getting their new powers and the new Naruto. I fuck with it. So fuck y'all all that who think it's not good. Oh yeah, it's good, bro. It's good. You have a shirt. You too. It's a pretty good show. Of what? Of what? Boruto? Pronounced Ray. What shirt are you talking about? What shirt do y'all have? A Naruto shirt or you got a Boruto shirt? Because either way, I fuck with it. Naruto? Hell yeah. I fuck with Naruto. I still think Naruto is the best anime. I still think it's the best anime. Because it's still going. It's still going in Boruto now. Okay, One Piece. One Piece or Naruto. Best anime, top tier, S tier. They are tied for first. They're fucking tied for first. The only problem with Boruto or Naruto, all of Naruto, I fucking hate all the filler, bro. We all hate the filler in Naruto. We all fucking hate the filler, dude. But why? Why? Once they realize, well, okay, they did. Fuck, dude. They did like 70 the original Naruto that were canon. They did 70 episodes that were canon. They did about 150 that were filler. And then in Naruto Shippuden comes, then they start doing every 20 episodes. Then they're going to do 20 episodes of filler. So you watch 20. And then you got, once you reach the 20th episode, that's fucking, now you gotta watch 20 episodes of filler or skip all that. And then back in the day when there was, when you were just watching shit on TV, there was no doing that. There was no doing that. You did have a couple websites that you could go to and they would be legitimate and they would have the whole thing and it would be nice, but for the most part, you were fucked. My Hero Academia, fire. Demon Slayer, haven't watched all of it. Hell's Paradise, I don't even know. Jujutsu Kaisen, haven't watched all of that. The first episode. So what I hear about Jujutsu Kaisen, I watched the first episode and it was so fucking boring, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like it was so hard for me to pay attention. They're all just talking a bunch and then like it was just so much and I didn't fuck with it. And then I people tell me that the first episode was just ass. You just had to get past the first episode. It was one of those animes. I'm like, dude, why? I fucking hate animes like that. I'm not gonna lie. And I've watched a lot of animes where you have to get past the first episode for it to start getting good. And I've watched them to completion. That anime was so fucking boring. Episode 1. I think I even watched episode 2 and it wasn't even fully there yet. And people are like, "Yeah, man, you just got to get there." I don't want to get there if there's nothing in the anime that can give me some sort of like this is probably going to start getting good. I probably don't want to watch it at all. And that's coming from a guy who has watched a whole fucking first season of something that was trash. And then you watch the second season and it's fire. It's so good. I've watched so many animes like that. Why is why does it suck? Seven Deadly Sins, you mean? Happy Thanksgiving if I celebrate it. Thanksgiving Thursday. It's Monday now. I don't know what country you live in. In America, Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. You're just vibing, watch this amazing dude that's vibing and chatting. I fuck with you, bro. Ooh, the Black Phone 2. I don't even know what that is. Dragon Ball Z's Fire. The Promised Neverland. I don't know what that is. Happy early Thanksgiving. Okay, now you know you a goat, right? You a goat because a lot of motherfuckers don't be wishing people like happy holidays or anything like that, or they'll just say, "Oh, happy holidays," and then they think they're being good people by saying happy holidays, and then the person that they said it to thinks they're a piece of shit because they didn't. Nicer, you should be more nicer people, and then good things will happen to you because you're so nice. And that's just we all know that. We all know if you do good things will only happen to you. They'll only happen to you. Bad things don't happen to good people, right? That was obviously sarcasm, chat. That was obviously sarcasm. Oh, yeah. Hi, Hulk, Riffic, Rit. Hi. Stop spamming, seriously. All animes. Yeah, all animes are good, I guess, but not really. Not all animes are good. Not all animes are good. And if you think that, you're not a real anime watcher. You know what I'm saying? Because a real one knows. A real one. Naruto is top. One Piece. Seven Deadly Sins. Top. Black Clover. That. Yeah. I'm I know they're yes. I know those are animes. Yes, I know that. I didn't think that's what you were saying because did did you think I didn't know that? Buddy, I've been watching anime for at least 20 years. At least 20 years. I know, like, I was definitely watching anime when I was 7 years old. I think I was, I don't know, I think I was watching anime when I was like even younger than that. Because when Toonami was, I've always been watching Cartoon Network. I've always been watching Cartoon Network, and when Cartoon Network had Toonami block in the original Toonami block, because it got taken away. You guys don't know about that. It got taken away, but the original Toonami block, I've been watching that since I was able to remember. Like my dad would put on fucking Cartoon Network, and then he didn't realize that late at night Adult Swim was coming on, and that was fun for the kids too. We love Adult Swim. I don't know why Cartoon Network has that if they know that kids are just gonna be watching it, but love Adult Swim. When was I born? I was born in 1998. If anyone disagrees with that, just don't go out. It's opinion. We all have different preferences, so don't. Some people don't remember that, so just a reminder. What? What are you talking about, bro? Oh, your mom's 32? Tell her about me, bro. She might fuck with me. She might fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? That's only 5 years older than me. That's cool. I like older ladies. I've dated women older than that, so how old am I? Well, I'm gonna let you do the math here. I said I was born in 1998. The year is 2025. I will say this year, my birthday has already passed. What? How old am I? How old am I? 27. Because he listens to me. She listens to me. I fuck with her. She actually hears what I say. Also, she is married and I am 27. Yes, I am 27. And I was just kidding. I don't really want your mom. I don't really want your mom. But you let me know if she wants me. All right, I'm done being stupid. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I still am trying to figure out what she was said. That was a long ass. She said, if anyone disagrees with that, just don't go after him. It's opinion. We all have different preferences. So don't go after him. It's sometimes some people don't remember that. So just a reminder. What was the opinion? I don't know what the opinion was that you wrote that about. That's why I'm still trying to figure it out. About anime. Oh, my opinion about anime? Yeah, my opinion is top. My opinion is top, you guys. You got to understand that you have your own opinions. You're your own people. I'm my own person. We can all have our own opinions, but mine rises above yours. I'm a streamer, okay? Now, when you start streaming your own, like your own stuff, then yeah, your opinion it might even rise above mine. But right now, I'm on top. I'm him. If I say something's good, it's good. If I say something's bad, it's bad. If I say I don't really care, you shouldn't really care about it either. Because I am your influencer. That's because you're gone. Yap. Yeah, that's all. That's all I was doing. I was just yapping. Just yapping. I'm just trying to fill the air with noise. Oh my god, you really think I'm a goat? You think I'm a goat? You think I'm him? Tell it. Say it. Tell it to me. Just say it again. Say I'm him. Say I'm that. Say I'm this. Say it. Tell us you're him, you're goated. Type shit. Okay. Time to light the rolled herb that I have already rolled. And I'm just going to light it. I'm just going to light it on fire and set it to the side. YouTube are going to be like, I'll flag you. And then they will. But if I put it on fire and then just leave it on fire, that's a little different. What do you mean I'm glitching, dude? I don't know what you're saying right now. What are the words that are coming out of your mouth right now? Like, what are you trying to say to me? Are you trying to tell me that I'm fucking stupid? You don't think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid, huh? You think I'm fucking stupid? I'm not stupid. I'm just fucking stupid. What were we talking about? I'm not glitching. You think I'm glitching? You know why? You're glitching. You're glitching and you want to act like it's me, but really it's been you the whole time. It's hard. No, don't do that. What? Don't do what? Don't do what? It's hard to believe how goated you are. Well, believe it. This is always gonna be me. Every time you come into my stream, this is what you're gonna see. Sometimes better, sometimes less, but it's always gonna be what it is. You only gonna see me rise on YouTube. You're not gonna see me fall. You're gonna see me rise on YouTube. I'm him. I'm really this. You don't think that I'm that, but I am. You go, you goat. Nothing. I give up on life. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? You give up on life? Don't say that shit. Why are you talking like that? Don't give up on nothing. Be the best you can be. Be the best you can be. Be the best you can be. Because if you're not, then you're only gonna be the worst than you've ever been. Life is crazy, isn't it, you guys? It's so crazy. Dog, those words of inspiration, I swear to God, you're like my best chatter right now. You are my best chatter. I fucking love you. You're so sweet. But I still gotta get better. I still gotta get better. What you see is not the best me, okay? Okay? So if you think that what you're seeing is like really goated, I don't know what you're seeing. Because I'm only really at like 99% of the goat I could be. That's so much room for error. And the error that I see is what makes me. You know what I'm saying? If you can't see what makes you different than everybody else, you will never be the best you that you can be. You're different because. Who is you calling a boy? I'm 27 years old, son. But yes, I am a real boy. I'm the realest motherfucker you've ever met. Ever. You believe in me, you'll cheer me on. I fuck it. I fuck with that. Oh my god. I got some fans on my shit. I really got some fans. Y'all just be coming on my stream. Y'all be cheering me on. Y'all think I'm not gonna notice you, but I notice you. I notice you, and I want you to feel noticed. Because you are. Better than your homeless dad. Damn, why is your dad homeless? He's fine. He said his dad's homeless, not him. He's all right. Your mom recorded him. Recorded? What did she record? What? Your mom, oh, divorced him and married your stepdad? Why is your dad homeless? Why is your mom out here letting your dad, who literally helped make you, letting him be homeless? What is he, addicted to drugs or something? He be smoking crack? That's not his fault. There shouldn't be no crack in the world. Oh man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? If your dad can't get help from you or your mom, who's gonna help him? Your grandpa? No. He lost his job. Well, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes shit happens. Don't mention your grandpa. What happened to your grandpa? What do you mean, bro? What? You said don't even mention him? What happened, bro? What? Is grandpa okay? That doesn't mean he's a failure. He can rise back up again. That's some real shit, you know what I'm saying? He don't gotta stay a nobody. In the same way to the YouTuber that I am today, yeah, okay. I make it look easy, yeah. Okay, whatever. I make it look easy because I'm rising as quickly as I am and I'm only going up and I don't really lose much of my followers, except for the 8 months that I wasn't streaming and I lost over 100 subscribers. That sucks. I'm only up now. I'm only up taking fucking 8 months off of streaming. I'm not about to do that. I'm gonna stay up and I'm gonna be up, and you guys are going to see me rise to where I start making ad money off YouTube. I make ad money. But before I get the ad money, I'll get donation money. You guys will be able to send supers to me. You can already send donations straight to my Cash App, which is in the bio of my channel. But I want YouTube payment. I want to get paid on YouTube. I want to know that I'm making money from YouTube, from the videos that I post. When I make the lives, when I do this, when I do that, I'll be able to get money. But if you want to send money right now, you little donate, a little small donation of $1 million, go ahead and just the Shaggy one on Cash App. Wait, what? Hold on. He left a week ago because he broke up with your grandma and took the dog and his guns. No, he can't. He is going down. Talking about your dad. Speaking of super, I'm super goated. Oh shit, you're the best. Love it. I have a lot of main characters on my channel for my streams. That's the thing. I know I have these main characters that I speak of, but where are they? They left. They're gone. They don't think they need to watch me anymore. They don't feel like I'm watchable. What's happening? I had so many main characters on my channel. And I lost them. I lost them. They're gone. They don't love me anymore. They don't want to see me. They don't even want. That's okay. That's okay, chat, because I'm only getting more and more chatters as I grow. As I grow. Are you guys still here? I've been trying to just keep my mouth moving to provide a sense of questionability to my stream. Like, why the fuck is his mouth moving like that? You know what I'm saying? So what's going on, Lauren? What's going on with you? I think you're the only one in my right now. I think Liz B. Ray. I think she's gone. Is that a girl? Is that a girl or a guy? What? Yeah, I think they gone. I think they gone, and I gotta slide the camera just a little bit more over here. Oh, it's a girl you checked? That's dope. See, I just be assuming that everybody that comes in my chat is a boy. Because I want to be a gaming streamer. Yes, girls love games. Okay, I'm not trying to say that. Girls love games too. But it's still more of a guy thing. It like still. Um so I just assume that everybody that comes in my chat is a guy, even though I'm not streaming video games. And I do stream video games sometimes, but because right now all I really have to stream it on is my PS5, I can't keep doing that. I guess I could keep doing it, but it chops the videos up into so many different segments because it wants to stop the fucking stream. The stream will cut off and then only it'll only post from where it started to where it cut off. And then it'll just post it right when it cuts off. It's posted. And I don't like that. So I need to get a new computer. I'm getting me a new computer in a couple months, and then we'll start doing more gaming streams. So if you can stick with me until that happens, Lauren, you'll see a nice rise in a YouTuber. You'll get to see a YouTuber go from 2,000 subscribers. I know I'm not technically at 2,000 yet, but I'll be there in a couple days. Let's be real. Um, you'll be able to see somebody rise from 2,000 subscribers. So I don't even know what the fuck what, because I'm gonna be playing a lot of video games on stream. I'm gonna be multi-streaming. I'm gonna be on Twitch. I'm gonna be on YouTube. If I can stream on more than that, I probably will do that. I mean, like, I'm gonna go fucking hard, Lauren. I'm gonna go hard. I'm going to become a top YouTuber. A top YouTuber who will be rivaled only by Mr. Beast. I'm I'm I am determined more than ever. You think two others joined? If so, hi. Well, you already subbed when I joined this thing. Sometimes you might not be able to watch if. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying watch me every day, but you'll have the ability, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You'll have the ability to see me whenever. And you don't gotta watch me every day. You'll see what I'm doing even if you see me on the YouTube screen. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm doing. Okay, he's not doing shit. You don't gotta watch whatever. You can see I'm not doing anything. But then you'll see when you click when you're on YouTube scrolling or whatever, and then you see live the Shaggy one, and it's him playing video games in a little small window of him, you'll know I've made it. When it says that 100 people are watching the video, the live at one time, and they're all talking to me, you'll know I've made it then. What's good, gang? Someday I'll beat Mr. Beast. You think so? Because I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because I really do have a lot of the same um like wants as Mr. Beast has. I do want to get so much fucking money coming in, a constant flow of money that I'm able to make other people's lives better. Now, when it comes down to legal stuff or whatever, I might have to do what Mr. Beast is doing and do a game show or whatever just so I can have an LLC and not have things come back on me because of a million different reasons. I might have to do that. And I'll go hard doing it. I'm gonna go hard doing that shit. You subscribe. Hope I be Mr. Beast. You know what I'm saying? Cause you a thug too. You so thug how you think I'm goated. But look, it's gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take at least 2 months. We know that. We know minimum it's gonna take 2 months because I need to get my new computer. Once I get that new computer, it's only up from there. And I'll be able to multi-stream YouTube. I'll be able to, no, a better way to put it, I'll be able to double stream YouTube. That is something you can do. You can double stream, you can triple stream, you can stream a bunch on YouTube. You just have to do it from a phone and a computer. So I'm gonna be on hard. I'm gonna be catching all my audiences. Y'all are gonna fuck with me. The way I fuck with y'all. I fuck with my viewers. I fuck with my chat. Y'all fuck with me, I fuck with you too. You see I'm goated, I see you goated too. Time and hard work pays off. Yes, and my vibe. People love fucking coming in just vibing, dog. People love it, but the thing is, without the computer, the vibe can get a little stale sometimes. I'll admit to it. Sometimes I'm fucking we're vibe streaming, and if there's nobody in my chat that's like good to chat with, Oh my God. It's so boring. I just want to end the fucking stream, but I keep it going in hopes that one of my main characters will come into my stream and make it the show it needs to be. But that doesn't always happen. Sometimes it'll just be the most boring stream of me just sitting there not doing anything and then falling asleep on stream because there's nobody to talk to. But when there's people, when a nice amount of people, they fucking love it. They love these vibes. Do I go on Minecraft at all? Yes. It's a game of luck though, like life. What do you mean? Being a YouTuber, being a streamer? No. There's nothing about luck. You need to know how to work the algorithm. It's all about working the algorithm and making good content. There's nothing about luck. I had no luck with my stuff. It was all trial and error. Trial and error of me failing. My first few videos doing terrible, and then I realized you need to post shorts. You need to post more shorts. So I started posting more shorts. Shorts content got a little bit more views, but it was nothing because I wasn't posting anything people wanted to watch. So you got to go on your shorts and you got to scroll. You got to scroll for a second and you got to watch what other people are doing that's getting high views and you do something similar to what they're doing. That's how you grow. You need to learn how to work the algorithm. If you want to do this yourself, you want to become a YouTuber, a successful YouTuber, you got to do it. You got to do that. You got to go on your shorts, you scroll that shit, and you post. You do something very similar to what they just did that you thought was funny. You thought it was funny. You thought it was good. You thought damn, this is funny. This is so good. What if I did this? And then you do it. Don't make it, don't try to do something hard though. Do something that's like a one take that you don't have to do multiple shots and stuff like that. Something where it's just you saying something funny or somebody else is saying something funny but you're using the sound and because you're using the sound, it's funny. I know you've seen lots of videos like that where it's not even somebody's voice, they're using somebody else's voice and saying something funny. Those are hilarious. I do that shit all the time. That is true. You know because you're goated and I pay attention. Yes. Do I want to see your world tomorrow? No. I'm going to be streaming only on Xbox. Can't join in anything else. Well, it's good I wasn't going to be going anyways because I don't have an Xbox. But on some real shit though, chat. Tell me I'm him again. You like how I'm not smoking anything on stream? I told you I was just gonna fucking light it on fire and that was it. It's not lit right now though. It's just. Do I know what time? What that I'll be streaming? Probably. I saw a good prime noodle bar for stream. It'll probably be 4. I'll be streaming at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know, so I don't know what time it is for you. We got 3 times in America, so I don't know what it is for you. You see what I'm saying? Wait, can I do it on stream? What on stream? What do you want me to do on stream, dude? Yeah, never mind. Because I'm not doing it. I told you. Light on fire. And that's it. Okay, time to. A pen? Why are you grabbing a pen? What pen are you talking? How old are you, Lauren? Cause what pen are you talking about right now? What you you re- you know you're on the Shaggy one, right? So when you talk about pens, I I only assume every time that I see the word pen, they're talking about a weed pen to write the time of the stream. Oh, okay. Why why don't why don't you just do it on your phone? Okay. Yeah, so anytime I ever hear the word pen, because what's crazy is you hear people talking about in the year 2025, you hear people talking about weed pens more, way more than ink pens. You, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's like the new normal. Like you alone, I'm sure you've probably heard people talk about weed pens and you maybe you didn't even know it. It's crazy. But yeah, 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4 o'clock tomorrow is when I will be streaming and I gotta post some shorts too. I gotta post a lot of shorts. The past like 3 days. Oh my god, dude. Well, 3 days ago, I wasn't even fucking. I didn't post shit that day. I fucking forgot to and got home too late. So I couldn't post the one video. Oh my god. The one video that I do daily. So now, I have to. I gotta make up for it. Tomorrow is going to be big, a big day for content. I said 4 o'clock is when I'll stream. I might have to push that back. I might have to push it back, Lauren, because I might have to push it back to 6, 5 or 6, because I need to post shorts. I need to film. There's gonna be content though. You're gonna be watching the shorts that I'm posting before I go. Right when I'm done with my shorts, and whatever else I gotta deal with, I'll go live. So pretty much right after I'm done with the shorts. That's really all I gotta do. But you'll see my shorts that I'm posting and whatnot. I gotta post a lot. I gotta post at least, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I gotta post at least 14 shorts. I gotta get you to. I want you to understand, Lauren, why I have to push my stream back. Shorts can take a lot of time to make. They, they can be very short. They can be very shorts. Yeah, okay, yeah. It only takes 7 minutes, 7 seconds, right, to do it. That's one take. That's one take, and then you gotta 14 of them is crazy. I've done one short took me 4 hours. And I wanted that shit. I wanted that shit. It shouldn't have took me 4 hours, but that was when I was in the beginning of doing this shit. You gotta make preparations. You gotta make sure shit is perfect in the background and all of that. You gotta make sure there's so much you gotta make sure of. But now, a year later, knowing all of that, I know how to prepare myself better. So I'll make sure by 6, no matter what, I will be streaming. And I might. I'll check all times, just me again. That pins it for you. Okay. Wait a minute. Tomorrow's a school day, isn't it? Is tomorrow a school day? Well, obviously not for me. I don't go to school. Not at 27, but I am gonna start going back to school again though. I need to get my GED and I need to do more with my life. Do more with my life. But mainly I just want to get my GED because I want to get my GED. You have a week off. Why? Thanksgiving? Oh, right. Thanksgiving's a holiday. That's crazy that you have a week off, though, for Thanksgiving. Don't. Is that normal? I can't remember. Is that like what. Is that normal for like most kids? I live in Michigan. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's normal for kids to have a week off for Thanksgiving. What grade you in, Lauren? There are two others you think now. Hi, fifth. Oh, fifth grade. I remember fifth grade. Both years. Yeah, I was in fifth grade 2 years. And both times sucked. Here, my thing about school, I didn't like doing homework. I hated doing homework. Um, I wouldn't do homework at home. I would only do homework when I got to school the next day. That's when I would do my homework. I would do my homework when I got to school the next day, and I would always finish the math and science. And it was very common for me to get a A or a B on the paper that I turned in for that. The only way I wouldn't get an A or a B on a math or a science anything was if there were some parts of it that I didn't finish. That like I didn't finish it in time before the teacher said, "Okay, turn in your homework." Once the teacher said, "Turn in your homework," fuck. Okay, here you go. Here's whatever I had done. It might have been 50%, it might have been 75% of the paper that was done. Or it might have been 100. A lot of times it was 100%. I was quick with the math and science. I'm fucking smart as shit, especially with math and science, which I think is the most important thing if you're talking about how fucking smart somebody is. Math and science is the study of everything. That's like everything. So like if you know science, you're pretty fucking smart, I think. But so that those were my subjects. Everything else came after that. I would do my math, my science, and then I would start doing the homework for everything else from English, and then I would do fucking social study was last. That was the last one I always did. I fucking hated social studies, history, that stupid ass shit. Dude, I didn't want to fucking. No. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. When I was a kid. Now, yeah, history's not bad. History wasn't bad in like high school and whatnot. It was when I was a kid. They're teaching us social studies. They don't call it. It's not history. It's social studies, and it's way more boring than history. History is not boring. Social studies is fucking boring. I love science and I love math, and those are my best subjects. And I always had a or a B in science and math, and the rest of them came after. Is basically how it was. But there was one year in high school. Oh my God, it was the only year in my entire life that I've ever had a bad grade, ever had a failing grade in math. I've never had a failing grade in math. I've always had top shit in math. In algebra 1, my final exam for algebra 1 was 97%. It was 100 questions, and I got 97 of them correct. I don't know I can't remember the ones that I got wrong or whatever, the three that I got wrong. But that's all I'm saying. Like, that's the type of shit that I'm on. And then I get into fucking geometry the next year, and this bitch didn't want to fucking show me shit. She didn't want to explain shit to me when I didn't understand shit. I call her over and I'm like, I don't get this. Can you show me how to blah 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 whatever? And then she just oh yeah, so you okay, there you go. And then she just walks away, and then I didn't even fucking say. She didn't make me feel like she was gonna help, so I didn't even ask her for any more help. That was like, that's all I would get when I would, like, she would, like, give me an attitude and not try to fucking help me and get me any better at it. And a lot of geometry is algebra. All I needed to know was how to convert the algebra, which I'm a fucking genius at, to geometry. And she couldn't explain it to me, and so I got a failing grade in the class, and it still kills me. 11 years later. 11 years later, and I still am fucking irritated over that. You've never been in the principal's office for a bad reason. I have fights. I wouldn't always win all of them, but I was in fights. I would get into fights. I was a white boy in the hood. I was the only not the only white boy, but probably one out of I was probably like one out of 15 white boys in the entire school of 300 students. or more, maybe. I don't know. I think maybe even more. Probably about 300 students. 15 white boys, and yeah. So there was always some fights. There's always some fights with me, and I wasn't always trying to take a lot of the bullshit. But bullshit they would be. You know what I'm saying? L teacher, you had to say it. What, the teacher that wouldn't fucking teach me? Yeah, that was L teacher. For anybody that wants to be a teacher, I love that. That's great. Being a teacher is we need more teachers in like in these modern times. Not everybody wants to be a fucking teacher. Everybody wants to have a fucking OnlyFans and be a whore. But we need people out here teaching kids. And it just seems like the teachers are getting older and older and older. And as they keep getting older, they're just going to end up dead. We don't need young teachers, but we don't need old teachers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need people that were in World War II trying to teach about World War II and they're having problems because they're about to die. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, and I don't know why I said it. I don't know what led me to talking about this, but yeah, we do need more teachers. Oh, yeah, if you want to be a teacher, that's cool. Be a teacher, but make sure you teach. Make sure you actually teach. Make sure you're showing people how to do stuff. Make sure you're not just bullshitting. You end up one of those teachers who just gets paid to be there. You're not even really helping kids learn. That's all I gotta say about that, chat. I know I said a lot about it, but nobody else will. So I must. And I will. And I did. But now that I've said all that, fun fact, your dad has been in the Navy, a firefighter, policeman, and worked as a veteran's assistant. I don't believe you. I'm just kidding. I believe you. You think that's what it stands for. It is. Veterans Assistance. Well, that's nice that your dad's like all of that. Yeah, yeah. That's what VA stands for. That's nice that your dad's all of that, though. My dad's. You know what my dad is? A piece of shit. what? Yeah, there's shitty people in the world. But my dad's always been a piece of shit. He just won't admit to it. But it's all good. It's all good. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Not me. I care more about that fucking ramen that I fucked up. I don't even think you were in the stream. No, because the stream ended. I had to end it because it wasn't letting anybody watch my stream. It just kind of just cut. My stream just kind of cut out of nowhere. But then it showed that it was still going. That was weird as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. But the ramen that I cooked, ooh, it was starting to smell good. It was starting to smell so. I put everything. I did everything to that ramen that you would know that you think you supposed to do to make you some good ramen the right way. Good ramen. I'm talking with a soft boiled egg sliced in half with a with with some shaved beef put in the put in there put in the broth so the broth cooks the shaved thin beef and it's so good. But hey, the ramen, no, rip, the ramen wasn't devoured by the goat. It wasn't because I fucked it up. I put the meat in there. I put the meat, it's shaved beef. You put shaved beef in your boiling hot ramen raw. You don't know this. It's very paper thin beef. You put it in there raw, and the broth cooks it. I put it in there, but I guess I had let the broth sit too long. So I didn't the meat was in there when it wasn't still boiling hot and it wasn't cooking it fast enough for me. It still would have cooked it if I would have just left it and left it alone. And that's what I probably should have done. Fuck, but no, really what I should have done is put it in there, put the broth in it boiling. But I didn't. I forgot to strain the noodles. If I would have strained the noodles and then put the noodles on there by themselves, put the meat on top, and then poured boiling hot broth that was still simmering on top of it, it would have cooked it perfectly. It would have been delicious. But no, the ramen could not be eaten. It could not be eaten. You know why? I put, I told you, I put the beef in there a little too late. A little too, and it wasn't too late, but it was a little too late to where it was taking a little too long for it to cook. My dumb ass puts it in the microwave for a minute. A whole minute, Lauren. I put it in there and I already cooked it to perfection. It was already cooked to perfection from pan, out of a pan. And then, because I knew it needed a little bit more heat, I put it in the microwave, yes, for a minute, and it sogged the noodles. They were inedible. Gross. That's the only thing for me that will destroy a good ramen. I'm talking about good ass ramen. Some good ramen. Like, we all know Maruchan ramen is the best. Any real ramen lover knows Maruchan ramen. If we're talking cheap ramen, if we're talking like you go buy it, you can if you want to buy one of them, it's only fucking 30 cents or some shit like that. Stupid. Maruchan. Maruchan ramen is fire. Let's say you have some chicken. We all love chicken ramen, right? You cook the shit for some people like to do it for 6 minutes. I don't know how you can do that. That's way overcooked. Uh, and then if you leave it any time to sit because it's hot as fuck, you're letting it cook even more. So I don't understand why people do that. But I know some people that do that. That's why I'm that's why I'm talking about it. Um, or whatever. Whatever. People can do what people do, you know? But I'll never understand it personally. You just eat the ramen in the packs. What? Wait, what? You just eat the ramen in the packs. You use the microwave to be safe. You cook the ramen in the packs? What do you mean when you say that? You just open the pack up? What? How do you do that? That's like, I'm actually curious to how you do that. Oh, oh, you're just saying you cook ramen that comes in a pack. Well, I think that's what we all do. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, Maruchan ramen. That's the ramen in a pack. The chicken ramen, beef ramen, shrimp ramen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's out of a pack ramen. But the ramen that most ramen, like honestly, I would go as high to say 90% of ramen comes out of a pack. Unless you're from unless you're a restaurant that's doing homemade from scratch ramen, and you know they're doing it from scratch. They tell you that they make the noodles from scratch. They make like they mix their own seasonings up. They everything's from scratch. I hope it's at least good because the fucking ramen that 99% of people eat is the shit out of the packs, the shit with the MSG in it. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. But when I made that soggy ass fucking ramen, and it was the expensive ramen I got some cheap ramen, $3 pack for $3 12 pack. The box, you know what I'm saying? The box. I bought two of those, and then I bought a pack, a 4 pack of ramen, a 4 pack of premium ramen for over $8. And well, no, the $6 that I spent, six maybe $7 between both of them for the 24 total ramen. That's good. That's good. That's good. But the other ramen, that was the ramen that I fucked up. The $8 4 pack of ramen, that was the shit that I fucked up. You're making ramen currently, the chicken broth one, the Maruchan company. Yes. So that's what you're eating, the Maruchan. I told you, it's the good shit. Everybody loves it. Every top brand, top brand. MSG. Yes, please. For people that don't like sodium, they really should be using MSG. It's natural. MSG is natural. Don't let anybody tell you that MSG is something you should be putting in your body because it's definitely natural, and there's glutamates in pretty much all food. But MSG technically has less sodium than salt. So it's technically healthier for you. Something made Americans think that MSG is less healthy for you, but there's a reason why Asians use MSG more than they use salt. It's not just because it tastes better, but because it's better for you. Because Asians, let's be honest, they're fucking healthier than Americans. Like in huge numbers. Even if we had the same number of people as China, if let's say we have the same number of people as China, but we have the same obesity rate as we have right now, oh shit. Oh fuck, we're fucked. We are fucked. China is gonna kill us. Like, we're fucked. You can use chopsticks. I can, not very good, but I can use them. I think anybody can use chopsticks. It's just like, how good are you at doing it? It's like, do you got to use the little finger trick, or like, but everybody has different tricks of using chopsticks too. Even different uh Asians have different ways of using it. With practice, type shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, Lauren. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Hold on. Oh shit, Lauren, hold on. Oh fuck, I need. Fuck. Practice makes perfect, sometimes not tough. I don't know what you meant by the last part. But that being said, that's gonna be the cue for me, Shaggy, to roll another one. It was either that or you straight up telling me to roll another one. You know, we're vibing, so I decided it. I'm just gonna roll another one. We're vibing, you know what I'm saying? That's what people do when they vibe. They just roll up another, roll up some more herbage to just light on fire. Just us again. Yeah, but that's okay. It's all good. I'm chilling. You chilling? Wait. What? What time is it for you? Ah, so you're in Central America. Central America is what I am guessing. You could be in the South, but I mean, are you in the area that in America is considered the South? You know what I'm saying? Central America. Okay, well, yeah. I meant Central like United States, not like not like actual. I started to realize what I said. I said Central America. That's like Latin America. I didn't mean that. Con, the middle spot. Oh, Kansas. Kansas. I forgot that was a state. How does it feel to live in a state that like is almost always forgotten? But then people realize like, oh shit, why did I forget that was a state? Of course that's a state. It's like we don't mean to forget that Kansas is a state. We just don't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like Michigan, I'm from Michigan. Okay, we make freaking cars. We make a lot of the cars in the United States. Like without Michigan, we're not we got to figure something. We'll figure it out. We're a big ass country. We'll figure it out, but we'll have to figure it out after that. It's actually kind of peaceful. Well, of course, you don't got nobody going over there. They're not trying to mess with y'all. Y'all are just like, I don't know what you guys do. I don't know anything about Kansas, but I'm very positive. I'm pretty optimistic that 90% of America doesn't know what Kansas does. If you give somebody not a map of the United States, because not everybody knows where all of the states are. We know where all the important states are. Let's be real. Everybody knows where Michigan is. It's a mitten. I'm sorry. Like I'm in that state. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot where I was going with that. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, if you give somebody a map and you give them you tell them to write down all 50 states. Just you tell them to just write them down. Just write down all the states you can remember. For sure, they're gonna remember Kansas. 100% they're gonna remember Kansas. They're not gonna. They're not gonna. I don't mean they're gonna forget you like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. I just mean they don't know what the fuck happens in Kansas. Don't nobody know what happens there. Honestly, you don't even know. See, it's not. It's not. It's that's a inner thing too. It's crazy. You had to do research on Vermont once for a project at school. And what was there done on Vermont? In Vermont, what was done in Vermont? They had 2 million. What? 2 million bathtubs of maple a year. They produce 2 million bathtubs worth of maple. I don't know what you're saying. Like they had that much maple syrup in bathtubs? Like they had it in bathtubs, or like if you were to use all of that syrup to fill up bathtubs, that's how many it would fill up. Is that what you mean? It would be able to fill up that many bathtubs? Because I feel like they didn't fill up 2,000 bathtubs. Why would they fill up 2,000 bathtubs? Are they stupid? Oh. It could be because the maple won't corrode the ceramic. That could be a thing. Because I know some fucking maple syrup will probably get to corroding eventually. Eventually. Eventually, everything is a fucking acid, you know what I'm saying? Potential for hydrogen. Oh, chat. I'm doing it. Your lowest. Wait. They produce 2 million or 2,000 gallons if they fill them up. Your lowest grade last time you checked, it was like B plus. Don't worry. You got lots of years to go. Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry. Fun fact, I was on honor roll when I was in school. Why do you say you're cooked? Why are you saying these things about yourself? I don't like that. You're cooked. What do you mean? What does that even mean? I hope Taya got some sleep. You're cooked for the rest of your school years, and you don't know why. Don't be trying to don't be trying to bring all of this negativity to your life. What's wrong with you? Right. Right. All right, chat. I've successfully rolled what I needed to roll. You gotta go back to vibing. Yeah, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Vibe out. It's always a vibe here. But it's getting late. And the vibe can't last forever. The vibe can't last forever. But it doesn't need to end so soon. When I stream, I like to stream. I like to make sure my videos can see more and more and more of me. That's all that really matters. You know? Because if you're not seeing more of me, that means you're seeing less of me. And that's no good. Cause yeah, I'm rising higher to heights I've never even seen before. For me to be going up 100 every week is pretty good. Definitely gonna have to cut this stream because of that, but it's okay. Cut it. I'll cut it. I'll cut my streams as needed. It's the first stream you've ever been shouted out on. What do you mean? It's the first stream that somebody said your name? Well, that's because I'm a small streamer. I'm a small streamer, and it's easier for you to get noticed. It's much easier for you to get noticed, and I will notice you even when I have a little bit more people in here. Now, when I start getting to be a million subscriber air, well, I don't know how much I can say that I'll be able to notice you every single time, but I'm not gonna just not notice you, especially if you're messaging like crazy when I have a bunch of people that are messaging too, and you make sure to get your message synced and you send me supers. Well, you'll definitely be noticed. A big goat. You think so? Do you really think so? Well, if that's what you really think, that's what you know of me. Well, make sure you share to all your best friends, all your worst friends, and even to your grandma. I feel very confident that grandma would love me. She'll think I'm a sweet boy. But it is getting late. It is getting late, and you need to get to bed. And so do I. You're telling your big bro? Okay. Okay. He'll probably love my content. How old's your big bro? We should probably be asleep, so see you tomorrow at 6. Yes. Yeah. As soon as I'm finished with this, I'm going right upstairs. Oh, fuck. Good night. Right. Now it's just me. Oh, fuck. Chat. I don't know. Not much is gonna be happening else, so probably in the next 20 minutes, this stream's gonna be over. Probably in the next 20 minutes. I gotta make it to minute 20, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. I forgot. It's Monday. I died. Chat. You never know what's gonna happen until it's happening. But it's happening, chat. It's Alright, chat, let's go. It is done. Alright, chat. It's time to end the stream. I'm sorry. But it's time. Yes, God, I know. I love you too. My chat loves you. I know. I know, boy. But it's okay. You know why? Because I'm about to go to sleep and I don't really care about nothing. Alright, good night. I love you. My boy. Oh, I know, I know. I know. Go lay down. Go lay down. Chat. He didn't lay down. He just wants me to pet him. And you know what, chat? I'm going to pet him. He hasn't done anything to not deserve to get pet. Right? Oh, you're so cute. You're a cat. You're such a cat. Oh my god. Chat. My chat. Chat. I've loved you ever since. Ever since the first day I started streaming. Since the first chatter in my stream. I just need to keep doing it. I love you guys.